Hi, it's Lillian here. We talked about RRSP's advantages the other day, and today we're going to talk about disadvantages, why people don't contribute into their RRSP. And according to Stats Canada, up to 2015, there was over a trillion over unused contribution room, and that's an average of what I'm having here is a $41,560 per taxpayer. That was in 2015. So why people don't want to contribute in there? Some is because that they say I don't have any extra money to put in there. That makes sense. And also there are other reasons, even that you do have money, that you have to consider if that's the best for you to do. So we are going to talk about 6 disadvantages of RRSP. So the first disadvantage of RRSP is that although all the money within your RRSP are growed tax-free, like tax deferred, let's say, because by the time you need to take them out, they are considered your ordinary income, just like your employment income. Why is that important? Okay, for investment income, we have dividends, we have capital gains, we have interest. They all have different rate of tax, right? Only the interest, only the interest income is 100% include into our ordinary income, but the rest are not. They are favored. But while you are in RRSP, everything treated the same as your employment income. So that is something that you need to think about. Number 2 is that RRSP does affect your government benefit when you are retired. So when you retire, there will be CPP. So CPP is something that we pay right now. By the way, the rate is growing again. It doesn't mean you will get more CPP. It just means you pay more now. So there will be CPP, and there will be your pension if you do have pension, and or you might have other investments income. Some will say your Etsy, because it's your Etsy online shop income, and it's just a joke anyways. So there will be also government benefits, which are including OAS, or age securities, depends on how long you reside in Canada, and you will get paid accordingly, and also GIS, guaranteed income supplement. So these are all we call it income tested benefits. So if your income is higher than the threshold, you will get these money will claw back partially or full, depends on how much income you have. But because RRSP income is fully taxable income, so it will increase your income a lot. That's another reason people will consider when they are doing the retirement planning. Well, what I mean here is not because of that. I don't mean that because of that you don't need to save for your retirement. You do, because you don't want to live on government benefits alone, and it can be a miserable retirement time, which means you don't have any money saved for yourself. So that's not what I mean, but it's just something that keep in your consideration. So number 3 disadvantage of RRSP is that unlike TFSA, the contribution room you have, once you used it, it's used forever. Even that you need money to take out, and then when you need to put it back, the room isn't there anymore. It's gone forever. So not like unlike TFSA, the next year you get a reset, you can still put in money. So that's another thing of a kind of a disadvantage of RRSP. So number 4 disadvantage is actually, I don't know if it's a disadvantage, but yeah, it can be a disadvantage. That's the contribution room. So there is a contribution room based on your income. Your income, say it's 18% of your employment income, or there is a threshold of $27,830 for the year of 2021. So if you are a high income earner and maybe it's less than 18% of your income is qualified to put into RRSP. So that, and if you are low income earners, you don't even have that much room for your RRSP. So that's one of the disadvantages. Okay, number 5 disadvantage of RRSP account is that by the end of your age of 71, before you turn to 72, let's say, your RRSP will turn it into a RRIF. RRIF is short for Registered Retirement Income Fund. So it has to be an income. You cannot just keep accumulating and not taking money out. And because the government might think, hey, you should use some of your money instead of coming to use my money, right? So that's what I think anyways. So when that switch into a RRIF, and you are mandatory to take a percentage of the income out every single year. So that will have an impact on your overall taxable income, and that it's a tax burden for some of, like a lot of senior people. Okay, number 6 disadvantage of RRSP actually is you. What do I mean by that? When we contribute into RRSP, we get a tax refund. What do you do with that tax refund? Just think about that. A lot of people that at least I know, including myself, I spend it, right? So we will use that for a big purchase or go on a holiday or this and that. So that's not really taking advantage of it, because once the money is gone, it's gone. So it feels like you get taxed twice. Of course I used it, but if I don't get it, then I wouldn't use it, right? So it's like getting taxed twice. You get taxed when you use that refund, and at the same, like, you will get taxed again by the time you withdraw that RRSP. So that's not the best way of doing it. So when you have the refund, either you put it back into RRSP or put it into your TFSA, wherever that is, to keep growing your investment, your retirement investment account. That's the way to go. So really, I think that's the biggest risk and disadvantage of all compared to all the other ones. Okay, so what are you gonna do with your RRSP refund this year? And let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, that's everything for today. And if you like the content, just subscribe, like, and share. And if you have questions, feel free to leave in the comment section below. And I welcome all questions, because that will help me to grow. And also your question might be a question that many other people want to know. And then I can make some more content about that so that we can all benefit from it. Well, thank you and have a great day. Bye.